I was today years old when I found out this in Raid Shadow Legends. We got a bunch of them. I'm going to go over some of the things that I'm just finding out today, which are big deals and things that I wish I would have known about earlier. In case you don't know, link in the description or scan the QR code here on the screen to start playing Raid Shadow Legends. You'll get 2 free epic champions. That's right, Tayrel and Rector Draft. I use Rector Draft everywhere. And Rector Draft, you can acquire once you get to level 25. So we're just going to go over some of the things that I just recently discovered that I wish I would have found earlier. This one here is kind of a big deal. First of all, you got to get a campaign farmer and be able to blast through 12-3 on Brutal. This is where I will farm all of my characters' experience. I will just go crazy with this stage, and I run it in about 8-9 seconds. So I run, don't walk, get a character that can go through 12-3. This is going to maximize the amount of experience that you get on the other 3 champions. So you load up 3 champions and then you cycle through them. So like I drop this one, and let's say I just go like this, and then I hit multi-battle, edit Q, and then I load up all of these characters, boom, 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 and then you go through it, and then you hit start, right? And you do that, right? And it just runs through it. It only takes 8 seconds, 9 seconds, real fast. I'm using some Wukong, who's amazing, by the way. Use the code Monkey King. You've been playing the game within the first 24 hours. I think that works through the middle of January. But anyways, this is the idea. You do that really quick, right? Then you've got like 100 of these like 1 stars ready to go, and you need to convert them to 2s. And I was doing them manually at a time. What a hassle. Hit Tavern, hit upgrade rank, and then right behind me right here is a star. It says instant rank up. And all of them will show up. Now, I don't have any right here, but let's say there's like 50 of them. Hit 1 button, rank them up. Go to the 2-star, hit 1 button, rank them all up. Super easy. I just cannot believe I did not know about this for quite a bit. Okay, next one we're going to talk about is in Doom Tower. Now, 2 things, and this also applies to Cursed City, but this is the Doom Tower and the Cursed City. In both of these, there's 2 levels of difficulties. There is a normal and there is a hard. And so when I get stuck on normal, I can go through on hard and do some of that. Now, depending where you're on the game, maybe you just want to run hard, but I tried to go through normal. And the same thing is true on Cursed City. Like I went as far as I could on normal. I hit a roadblock where I didn't have the right champions to go any further. Then I hit hard and I can get through 5 more stages. Now, this is what I did not know, and I wish I would have done this earlier. Once you beat a boss, you can use the silver keys, right? And I wish I would have. So I've been grinding on normal, going through normal, and I wish I would have just started on hard, beat this boss, and then every single day I can go through this boss, this magma dragon, on the hard difficulty, and it actually will give me pieces to craft 5 and 6-star gear. Where this entire time I've only been playing in normal, and these bosses, from what I could see, do not give me the pieces necessary to craft 5 and 6-star gear in the forge. So, when this resets, and this resets in about 2 weeks for me, I'm going to go 2 weeks and 3 days. I'm going to go into hard first and then see if any of these boss nodes are farmable before I start tackling the normal part. And because if one of them is, and I got to do this at the beginning of the period, then I could have gotten so many more 5 and 6-star pieces. Also, the forge is a big deal. I can't tell you, the first time I forgot about the forge, and the forge was here, and I went through and I had like tons of 5 and 6 stars. I don't have any now because I keep up with it. 5 and 6 stars. And sometimes I get excesses of these 3s and 4s, and I never have enough silver for anything, but I could sell off this right here, right? I'm not going to be able to use any of these things, but I could sell them all, right? sell. And there's an easier way to sell them, by the way I'm doing it here. But look at this. This is net silver. If I'm really need silver, you know, like stuff that I have over 100 on, like these 3s and 4s that I'm not going to use, might as well get the silver out of it. It's like a bank of silver. You know, sometimes there's events for upgrading artifacts, and then I'm going to need, you know, to flush as much silver out of my account upgrading artifacts. Fine. It's like I didn't know. Like I forgot about this whole area. I had 5 and 6 stars everywhere. And then you could, the other thing too is you could save your forge for crafting events. You know, there's all kinds of ways. There's tons of ways of hoarding. But if you need silver, it's like an extra resource right there. Plus, I just didn't realize how many 5 and 6 stars I had in here. I was today years old. Okay. There are posts not only on the Discord server, but there's also posts on Reddit where the developers, in addition to putting it in-game news, but sometimes I need to hear it from an external source. But I just wanted to say, pay attention to the mailboxes. Like all this stuff right now is in the mailboxes, but there's upcoming events. For example, now I'm in Las Vegas. So when it says Sunday, that really is Saturday for me. Saturday, 4 o'clock my time. So the server reset for Raid Shadow Legends is UTC 0. And because I'm in Pacific time, that means that it happens for me 4 o'clock the day before it says in these events, 4 o'clock in the afternoon. So there's a couple things that are important, right? And I just got to keep up on top of this. On Monday, which is going to be Sunday, December 30th, there's going to be an event for 2x chance for summon 5x and 6x perfect soul from Immortal and Immortal Soulstone. So I don't have a lot right now. Whoops. Let's go down. Let's go. It's smaller. Get out of the way. I'm going to open these then, right? They're going to have boosted drop rates. I'll do it then, right? That's the time to do it, is when these double or boosted drop rates are happening, or if there's an event, running and there's boosted drop rates, so you double dip, right? So there's tons of stuff like that. And in addition to that, I didn't realize that there is going to be an event for ancient shards. So I've got a couple ancient shards saved up, and you get an extra legendary on December 31st. Fantastic. Now, here's the thing that I was not accounting for. We're going in game right here. So yeah, I got some ancient shards. They're going to give an extra legendary. So that's going to be hard because the QR code's in the way. Let me move it out of the way. It's going to be a 0.5%, but it'll be, if I do pull one, then I'm going to get 2. Now, what I was not taking into account for is that there's a pity system in Raid Shadow Legends, and it's kind of hard to track, but Void and Ancient Shards have the same system. Each kick in at 200 shards pulled and add 5% per shard pulled after 200. This means shard 220 is a guaranteed legendary. So if I knew where I was on this pity system, I could take advantage of that in this system. Sacred card kicks, same, then here's the same thing. And the way to do that is to use this program called RSL Helper, which I just Googled. Now, the thing about it is that it works only with the Plarium app. And when you open shards, it keeps tracks of where you are on this pity system. Now, I do play on my phone, I do play on my tablet, but if I start doing this, where I do my openings of my Void, Ancient, and Sacred Shards, then it'll track it. That way I can get up to a point, and then when we have these 2x events, if I'm going into the pity system, then I could actually get 2 legendaries instead of 1. Oh my God! All this stuff I did not know. By the way, use the link in the description to download Raid Shadow Legends. You get 2 free epic champions, epic skill tome. You get Ray, Tayrell, and Rector Draft, and you get Rector Draft at level 25. There is the QR code right there. There's just so much to this game. This game has so much depth. Also, promo codes. I'm going to say there are one-time promo codes. We're going to go into this. Now, these promo codes do not work on iOS, but they do work on the Plarium app, Android, and so on. But if you have iOS, you've got to go directly to the Plarium website where you type in your Plarium ID and the promo code, and then it works that way. So you just Google raid promo codes iOS and it'll take you right to the Plarium website. But anybody else is just going to go in right here. Now, the first one you're going to want to use, in my opinion, is Monkey King if you're a brand new player. I did this right away, and Monkey King will get you some Wukong. The thing about this is they're only going to be good for, you can only do one per 24 hours, and this is one that you got to do right away when you start playing the game when you use my link, right when you do it. So it's going to say invalid promo code, but there's other promo codes too, and I forget to use them because you can only use them one day at a time. So like right here, I'm just going to try this one here. I might try several. I don't remember which ones I've used. I know I've done yearly gift, but there's one right here that has the 3-hour free gear removal, Spooky 17. Let's try it. Let's try it and see if it works. And then tomorrow I got to try a different one. I probably should start writing these down. Spooky 17. See if I get it, because I need that 3-hour free gear removal. Expired promo code. Okay, let's try a different one. Freebie 2024. I probably see if these are any good. Expired promo code. Okay. Game Leap. There we go. One of them worked. So, what did I get? That's the thing, is I have to try all of them. Game Leap, 1 energy refill, 10 XP brews, 300k silver. Fine. I just need to go and do all of these. Probably should write down the ones that I tried. Well, I start at the bottom. And then get what I can get. I'm going to have to come back 23 hours from now, for sure. Other thing, too, that's kind of important, which I have not been the best at, and I kind of talked about it, is that there are 2 different shops that I forget about doing inside of the arena. Classic arena, right? Not the classic arena, but in the live arena. The tag team arena, 3rd time's a charm. There's this bazaar, and I need to come in here every day to farm this free legendary character. On a weekly basis in the clan store, there's one where I can get 5 shards. So if I go into clan, I hit clan shop, and then there is a level requirement your alliance has to be, but right here, Yannicka, I can do 5 of those a week. It looks like this will reset in 2 days and 5 hours. I just got to remember to keep doing that, because I always forget. Something that was driving me insane is I'm in battle, I do my ability, and then just nothing happens. And I did not know, and I was today years old when I found out that that is a debuff called Fear. There's Fear and True Fear. Let's just read it. Raid Shadow Legends, the Fear and True Fear debuff is one of the strongest debuffs in Raid Shadow Legends, especially when utilized in Arena. An enemy has Fear debuff, they have a 50% chance of missing their turn. If the enemy has True Fear debuff, they have a 50% chance to miss their turn, but the skill they were going to use also goes on its full cooldown. If you have True Fear, your champion should consider just using your A1 skill to avoid big skills going down in cooldown. So yeah, when you have Fear, or at least this guy right here, you want to do the basic attack. I call it, everybody here calls it an A1. They call it A1, A2, A3, which I know as basic, special, ultimate, but we got A1, A2, A3. And then lastly, oh my God, I have not been focused on the free Mythic. Let me show you where this is in game. And I just need to run, don't walk, put all of my attention into this, go into the portal. Over here, you hit Fusion, Lady Mikaj, however you say her name. Absolutely a free-to-play Mythic. Mythics are super, super rare. Primal Shards, 0.5% chance of getting one. When it's double drops, it's 1%. They're really difficult. So I need to I can't tell you how many of these I've sold. Confessor, I've farmed her way. Centurion farmed her way. But no, I need to get these. Well, there's a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 epics to work up to her, and one of the mythics are over the top. I mean, my understanding is most of them are top tier characters. Hope you found some of these tips useful. If you did not know about them, be sure to like and subscribe if you got something out of this video, or if you did it, Well, I don't know. Or if you're considering paid Raid, big shout out to Raid for sponsoring this video. Link will be in the description, or scan the QR code on the screen. And I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.